My name's Boron and welcome to a brand new video, a guide video, how to kill Salarin the Twisted safely or not safely, completely up to you. So what you will need in your invent is this: a knife, a herb sack, a rune pouch and a gem bag. You can have, if you want to, a super restore or prayer potions to get your prayer back up, a couple of food, and obviously as I'm starting from this area I need to get there somehow, so I'm going to use 2 lore runes. This is my setup. My setup is full, can't pronounce it, great stuff. Any basic magic you want to use. I'm using a lava battle staff. You can use a fire staff or a fire battle staff. I'm using a prayer book, also using an Iodine cloak so I can get back to the monastery as quick as possible to gain my prayer up. I'm using barrow gloves. I could do other boots, but that's the best I can do, and a ring of wealth. Also teleportation to get out as well. So how to get there, that's what you say. So you can either teleport to the watchtower if you completed the watchtower quest. This is also another method. Type it in. So here's a Yanil. As you can see, you can either want to teleport here, which I suggested, or you could go and use your player-owned house and teleport to the house portal here and then go through the shortcut and into the dungeon area. Or you could also go ahead and teleport at Nightmare Zone and then just head towards west towards this dungeon area. Completely up to you. You could also want to use either Castle Wars teleport, which Castle Wars, and then walk all the way along. Or you could also use fairy rings as well. You can fairy ring over here and go across over here. So it begins. So how are we going to get there? This is what we're going to do. We are going to teleport using the watchtower teleport as I mentioned previously. It's all set up to use Fire Strike. It's the only spell or mind spells that can kill it. The mind spells you can use air or earth or water or fire strikes. The best one is obviously Fire Strike. It hits a constant 12 if you don't splash. So this is what you're going to do now. So it requires a slash weapon. So obviously you need a knife to slash through the webs. You go through, you go down the stairs. Here we are, you see some giant bats. So you need 67 agility to get across 2 agility parts. So this is 1 agility part just here. And we go further around in the dungeon, this way, around, furthest away from the altar. Then there's going to be another drop here, so you have to go across the monkey bars, which requires a 67 agility, as I mentioned previously. So we go across here, go along through this dungeon here. It's not dangerous whatsoever. These bats are low level, these are low levels. This is probably quite a good place to get some herbs as well, if required. That's why I'm saying a herb sack is very needed whilst doing this. So you go along here, down the stairs, see the lockpick, don't pick it up, just go up this pile of rubble, and here we are in the cave where Salarin the Twisted. Salarin the Twisted is the one with orange hair. He is level 70. You can safe spot it. I'll show you how to safe spot it. So basically he can attack you from here, as you can see, but if you go just here on this tile here and attack it, it will slowly walk along here and get trapped by these graves, and it'll be stuck there, and you can just pelt it all you like from this angle, but make sure you stand just here and it will slowly kill it. Sometimes he moves away, as we just saw, but what you'll do is just re-trap it. So you get herbs. So this is what you do: you pick up the herb, you put it in this herb sack. Then you want to hop welds because it takes a bit of time for it to spawn. I'm using Australian welds because I can, and I don't lag as much compared to old welds. So obviously here he is again, he's spawned here. Sometimes you can get him trapped between the Chaos Druid, so you go back to this post here, you click on him, and then he'll start walking towards the grave. So off he goes to the grave, and yeah, it's pretty that simple, that much to kill Salarin the Twisted. Basically, the main drops you can get from Salarin the Twisted is getting an Elite Clue Scroll, which is pretty good going for a level 70. I think he is one of the lowest levels to get Elite Clue Scrolls. You can get about 1 in 500 drop rate. Also, it drops a Sinister Key. A Sinister Key gives you a reward for herbs. Just it gives you a certain amount each time for different herbs you get from the chest. I will show you very shortly what you can get from that chest once I kill this thing, and I will show you. So basically you can make about 250,000 GP per hour from this monster. I can gain about 20,000 magic experience. Also, if you really want to, and if you're rich or just going for the herb lore experience, you could just do this and just pray melee. All it uses is melee, and you can see you always hit 12s. It cannot hit any higher, which is a bit of a shame really, but this is why I say do not use a Tomb of Fire or anything else, or any godly weapon, because just the basic weapons like this, the basic gear like this, it will kill it quite easily, because the mind rune or strikes defense is pretty poor. So I'll just kill one more for an example. This is what I'm doing, a hot pitch world, and then I'll do a big whole loop again, and then go back to world 86, and then back round and back and back and back until I've run out of supplies or got too much full invent in here. So if I have so many sinister keys and stuff and just other bits and pieces, there's another reason why I have a rune pouch, just so I have that extra slot so I can put other runes inside. So another drop there, herb drop there, and yeah, it's quite simple really. I use the Ring of Wealth so I can pick up what coins I can get. Sometimes it drops some rare table drops, but yeah, we go to one more world, and yeah, it's just literally this simple. The spawn rates, I think it takes about 30 seconds to respawn. I'm not so sure, I'm definite on that one, but as you can see, he's sort of trapped on the Chaos Druid, so it does happen occasionally, and you don't have to go into the safe spot, but they do move unfortunately. But luckily in my case there, he blocks him off again. But if he comes back and attack you, then just melee or go back to your safe spot as shown on earlier. So I'm going to quickly show you what you can get from the Sinister Key, and I'll be right back. Here we are again, we are just exiting Yanil right now. What you're going to require now when you're looting a Sinister Chest is obviously the Sinister Key. You can get the Sinister Key from other monsters. At the moment it costs 35k, which is why it's an okay method of making money from Salarin the Twisted. Basically it is one of the unique drops, as well as that Elite Clue Scroll as mentioned previously. Basically what you can get from this is noted herbs. It will require you 49 agility to have access to the chest. I'm just going to show you where the chest is right now. So this is the dungeon where we entered it last time round. So basically what we've got to do is go through this tube just here, which requires 49 agility as mentioned. Go through here, you will require an antipoison, because the chest does give off a toxic gas whilst opening. So we shall open it now with the key. The key opens it, and there you are, you can see you're poisoned because it gives you gas. It gives you noted herbs. We're going to quickly price check how much these herbs cost. So this is the price check. It does give you 32,000 worth of stuff. It gives you a torso, 3 Raynor weeds, which is another good thing about it, and other herbs as you can see. So that's the Sinister Key chest as well. So yeah, I hope this guide was helpful. I really appreciate the support of my channel, and thank you very much for watching this video, and feel free to subscribe if you enjoy my content. Okay, whenever you want to do that, exit very quickly as well, and then just go up these stairs, another little tip there, and then you're back at this place at the start of the dungeon. So yeah, that's the quick easy guide there to kill Salarin the Twisted in a safe spotted area, or whether you want to just kill him a bit quicker by using the prayer, and maybe even want to prayer flick him with melee, can be done. But yeah, thank you very much, and yeah, cheers and goodbye.